Hey crafty friends, I have some beautiful cards to share with you, and I'm going to show you the paper that made it happen. Look at this beautiful collection. So shabby, delicious. And it's made by Craftbox. This is an 8x8, and I also have a 12x12, so I'm going to be creating more with this collection. Let me just give you a brief look at how beautiful. Now, I used the 6x6 collection to create the cards, but it's the same papers, just in 6x6, 8x8, or 12x12. Is it not yummylicious? Okay. I also used some laser cuts, little chipboard laser cuts, and I'll show you those as we go along the way. And I'm going to tell you also that Craftbox is a UK-based company, but they have a United States site that you can purchase from. So that is awesome. All right, let's start with this one. And let me tell you what I did was I went on Pinterest and searched for images that would be a good match for this paper collection. So all these images are just images I found off of Pinterest. So I super love this card. All right, I use this crocheted lace on the edge, and I use a crocheted doily in the background, covered up this side. And then this sweet image of flowers in a, I don't know, looks like a gravy boat there. And then a little teacup that says love. And these are the beautiful laser cut chipboard pieces that I used on this card. Are they not gorgeous? And there was plenty to do. I think I have like 6 cards that have all these beautiful little inserts into the flower clusters. So these are wild orchid craft flowers and little berries that I just add. I purchased them at my local craft store. And that pops up on that pretty trim. And then there's more of the gorgeous paper, and you're able to write your sentiment to your recipient right there. So, card number 1. All right. Here is card number 2. This is also another laser chipboard piece right here, and I love that they come in this cream color, because a lot of times you don't have to do anything to it. You could always ink it if you wanted to. You could emboss it, but it was just perfect for this card. So I love that image, and it works perfectly with these papers. This back here is just something I had in my stash, some paper from my stash. And again, I used some of those beautiful laser inserts in my flower cluster. And then over here. And you can even cut them apart. Some of them I cut apart and used smaller pieces, like this piece right here. And then I used a Sutter bow awl to make my crinkled seam binding bow. And then this card pops up like this. And another beautiful place to write your message to your recipient. All righty. Yeah, let's go with this one. All right. So this, you know, I don't know if this is a vintage lady or if this is just someone dressed up for a tea party, but she looked vintage to me. And I love how, you know, all the greenery in the image just flows so beautifully with the green in the car or the paper. So I used some pretty trim that had little pearls on the flowers there. I did a double matting with the dark green to make that all pop and come together. And then I have this little lace on the outside edge. I forgot to mention this lace on this one. So far these all have different, yeah, these 4 cards are going to have all different lace. So you can see the gorgeous little laser die cuts. I just hot glue those at the tip and tuck them in, and they really, really add just a real touch of class to my flower clusters. Love how the butterflies are coming up here. And this pops up like that on that beautiful blingy trim. And then again, this is a different paper from my stash, but a nice place to write your sentiment. All right, let's do one more. All right, here we go. Now on this image, I really wanted to bring in the cream. So I matted in cream, and then I added this cream colored crocheted trim so I could tie in the cream to the collection, because the collection itself doesn't have a lot of cream in it, but I knew I could make it work because this image was super pretty. Little basket with daisies in it, so I had to break out my daisies, and we have more of those beautiful laser chipboard pieces. And there's a doily in the background. You can't see very much of it. It's a little bit on each corner. And this crocheted trim around the edge. And this one pops up like that. And more beautiful area to write your sentiment. So there you go, guys. Those are our 4 cards for today. Again, beautiful papers from Craftbox. I urge you to go and check it out. I will link both the UK and the US site in the description box down below, and have 2 more videos to do with these papers in 6x6, and I still have 6x6 paper left over. So what do you think of that? All right, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Happy Scrappy Day. Bye.